The biggest problem that I see in the breathwork space is how it's perceived and how other facilitators speak on breathwork. Most people don't want to do breathwork because they don't want to cry in a corner and think about their traumas and their emotions, but that's only one style of breathwork. So I'm going to make a breathwork for dummies video to show you the 5 key branches of breathwork so you can see which one makes sense for you, because all breathwork is valuable for everyone, but sometimes you need to enter at a particular point to use the rest of them. So the first one we have is called therapeutic breathwork. So this is going to be the therapeutic style that you see where people are usually crying, releasing trauma, etc. So these are usually about an hour to 2 hours long. You might hear things like somatic style breathwork, holotropic breathwork. These are some of those particular examples. And again, they serve a function. They're really good for allowing the body to short circuit the mind is what's happening. And then from there, it releases all of these suppressed thoughts and emotions that might have been suppressing you in some particular regard. So it does serve functions. My ideal recommendation is maybe doing it once a month just for a clearing of the cobwebs, but doing it daily, doing it weekly, you create these experience junkies where you're no longer doing breathwork just for the benefits, but you're doing it for the feel, to escape from something so you can get this sensory experience. So very valuable, but serves a time and place. The next one is going to be upregulation. So this is going to be anytime you're breathing faster than usual. To get higher levels of upregulation, ideally you want to go in through the mouth, out through the mouth. So think about Wim Hof style. Those types of breathing styles, again, are good in regards where you want to improve your cortisol, or raise your cortisol, sorry. You want to improve your energy and allow your body to be stimulated, to upregulate the nervous system. That is a good practice. It requires as little as 2 minutes. If you want to go for an advanced version, maybe up to 20 minutes. Anything beyond that, I would recommend being with someone who understands breathwork, unless you are someone who does do that. Serves its place and function. You can do this every day, depending on the state of your nervous system. Then the next one we have is downregulation. So this one has picked up a lot of mainstream buzz now because people are stressed and overwhelmed. This is to downregulate the nervous system. So ideally, as long as your exhale is longer than your inhale, this is what's going to allow you to downregulate the nervous system, reduce cortisol, and allow you to improve stress and resilience. It's also a really great way to train your amygdala to actually not become as sensitive to when stressful situations happen in your life. You have more control and agency over how you operate in the world. Also for this, as little as 3 minutes, as long as an hour. This one is not as intense as this one because obviously it's doing the inverse thing. But again, also a great daily practice. Number 4, we have conditioning. So this is actually this is a lesser known one, and one that works a lot well for athletes or people who want to improve their lung capacity. So conditioning exercises, things like breath holds, things like nasal threshold training when you're doing any sort of zone 2 or cardio-based activity. These are going to be breathing styles that actually allow you to improve your VO2 max, improve your cardio endurance, etc. So, I mean, whether you're an athlete or you just want to improve your heart and lung health, great practices to start on. Usually for conditioning practices, it's anywhere from as little as 3 minutes to 10 minutes, or if you're doing a full run nasal breathing and you're checking your threshold, who knows how long that could be. But again, start small, graduate later. And the 5th one, this is calibrating. This is calibrating breathwork. So this is optimizing the body for some particular output. So as an example, box breathing is a calibration style because what it does is it's optimizing the focus senses inside of the mind so you can focus and have higher levels of attention. Coherence breathing or resonance breathing, 5.5 seconds in, 5.5 seconds out. That is also good for training the heart and lung coherence. So then it improves your HRV and improves the way your cells speak and communicate to each other. So again, this is more targeted, more specific, but it might have similar responses to downregulation as well. So your homework is figuring out which of these do you want to optimize first, because all of them have a daily benefit. You can start off with, let's say I want to improve focus. You start off with this and you do some box breathing. And then from there, you start building a daily practice for your body and mind to understand the value of breath work. And then you can graduate all across the board and figure out whichever ones you like. But the stupidest thing you can do for yourself is choose not to do any of these breathing styles because you don't want to commit to this breathing style because it seems too daunting. Because again, breathwork is the one thing that improves your conscious, your unconscious mind. It improves your sympathetic, your parasympathetic nervous system, your mind, your body, your cells, all of your organs, etc. So you choosing not to leverage breathwork is you consciously choosing not to take care of your body in the best way possible. Oxygen is fuel, so imagine not trying to get more fuel into your body.